I always had dreams. When I came here and sat on that porch, I was just thinking, this is where I belong.
When you went into the barn, it was only one reason to take ballet with Marcia. It's a humble place to train. It wasn't built on the pretense of being intimidating or an institution. It was just founded to teach real ballet. And her love of children is echoed in the walls of that barn.
I've always taught, and I've always loved it. I don't know why. I never really took dancing lessons till I was 14. I went to New York and knew nothing after studying for quite a while. In fact, I was the best in my school, and I went to New York, they said I knew nothing. So that did make me want to teach children so they would never have to experience that. And I remember back when I wanted to start my own school. I was teaching for Mrs. Hopper, and I felt they couldn't take enough lessons unless they paid more. So I wanted to start a school that they would pay as if they were taking the 1 or 2 lessons a week. But then I'd say, you could come in extra if you want to for free. Well, my father and I drove all over Carlisle looking for a studio. I had just read The Enchanted Barn, and it was about these children who, a young girl, they were starving, they were going to put them out in the street, and she found this barn. So she said, it's abandoned, let's just move in there, and how they fixed it up. That's what gave me the idea. I saw this big house with a barn behind it, and I thought, well, maybe this barn would make a good ballet school. People would say, you should tear that barn down. And our contractor said, they just don't know. This barn's going to last longer than any of their new houses.
You know, when you say humble beginnings, when she first got the barn, there were still sheep there. They had to clear out the sheep and make the first studio.
We put paneling in and started the floor. And as soon as the floor got halfway across, I'd teach.
It had no air conditioning. Studio A, I believe, was just a wood floor. We had nothing to compare it to. I just figured every studio across America was in a barn. Walking through the doors of the barn every single day was magical. It was walking into another world. We learned what it was to work for something. But then also, it was the fantasy part of it where she would make beautiful stories and you felt a part of something more beautiful. Her love of this goes way beyond just teaching ballet. Her love for this is children. She loves children. And she loves making a better world for children. So whether it be hard at work in the studio or whether it be at play, her making paper dolls for us, hand drawing paper dolls for us. We are, and we were, her children. And that's how she treated us, and we loved it.
All my beautiful, beautiful children who are contributing to the beauty of the world. I'm so proud of that.
Ballet is a vehicle for her to make a positive impact on your life. Everything that ballet is supposed to do is wrapped into a nice, tidy package for her to be able to enrich the lives of children. Just like the walls of the barn, nothing fancy, but so much more meaningful.